Today I'm going to show you how to make a perfect pot of beans, and I'm going to do ones that I have recently fallen in love with. These are called, they're heirloom beans. They're from this company called Rancho Gordo. You can get them online. And these are called Good Mother Stallard beans. Listen to this definition, this description of their beans. I love it. A large, soft brown bean that exudes a luxurious and tasty bean broth. Cook simply with just a few aromatic vegetables for best results. And it really does just take a few ingredients because they are just delicious. So this is what the beans look like after overnight soaking. Look how nice and plump they've gotten. We're going to put this in water about 2 inches extra. So about 2 inches, you go like this, up of water into a pot. We're going to add a few cloves of garlic and a little bit of cumin, and that's it. And we're going to cook it for about 2.5 to 3 hours. And then later on, when they're cooked, we're going to add some chopped grape tomatoes, chopped onion, and salt. I crushed the garlic, added a teaspoon of cumin, and now I'm just going to add some water. Don't add salt. Salt does not get added to the last like 5-10 minutes of cooking, okay? So all we're doing is garlic, cumin, and water. So just let your beans simmer, just like this, or even a little bit lower, for about 2.5 hours. And you can cover it. This is a pressure cooker actually, but I'm not using it as a pressure cooker. So you can see the steam still coming out, but it's somewhat covered. So every so often, just check on your beans, and as you can see, they're cooking really nicely there, simmering well. The water level's good. And just let it keep going. It's been about 2 hours and 15 minutes. And take a look at this. Look at the water level, how much it's dropped. Okay, so, and they're really soft. Soft and delicious and creamy already. So, I added a small onion, about a cup of grape tomatoes, and a handful of cilantro, and I'm just going to put it in the food processor and chop it up. So this is what it looks like when I'm finished chopping it up. You can chop it by hand if you don't have a food processor, no problem. So I just added those vegetables that we chopped up and about a teaspoon of salt, and I'm just going to mix that up. Look how beautiful those colors are together. And really, this is pretty much good to go. Just we'll cook it for about 5 minutes more. And then you could adjust the salt, so if you want to add more salt to it, no problem. Look how beautiful that is. And the flavor is going to be amazing. If you want to also add some smoked paprika, you could do a touch of that in here, or chipotle pepper, it's up to you. But I find that this really has such an amazing flavor on its own already that you don't need much to it. So if you have too much liquid in there, just put it on high for a few minutes and let that liquid boil out. But if you like a lot of liquid, then you can just keep it in. But make sure that the beans simmer with those veggies for at least 5 minutes. Okay, so after about 2.5 hours, these beans are done. I wish you could taste the creaminess of them because they are absolutely just scrumptiously creamy. And as you can see, all the vegetables have really nicely cooked into it. I cooked it about 5 to 7 minutes, and then I boiled out some of that water because the tomatoes give it more water. If your beans are old, it's going to need longer time, but by 2.5 hours, you should have really nice, soft beans. The cumin seeds help with the level of gas that beans sometimes produce, and that slow cook will help you as well. Cilantro is really good for digestion too, so right here you have something really delicious. You could eat it with anything as a side to pretty much anything, make burritos, or I like to have them as a snack sometimes even, but I'll have it for any time of the day. They're delicious, they're good for you, and really, really healthy. So enjoy it, have a great culinary adventure in your kitchen. I did tonight in mine. See you next time.
Si no tiene combustible, liberen su monoplano, que venga con los cubanos, que tienen mercado libre. La mujer de Antonio camina así. Cuando viene de la plaza camina así. Por la mañanita camina así. Cuando trae la java camina así. Cuando trae tomate camina así. La mujer de Antonio camina así. Cuando trae lechuga camina así. Por la madrugada camina así.